Yeah, they will.
Why?
Because anything we say about the language we use or the core script we want to deliver is evidence-based. It's been checked and tested across our communities through focus groups, through a whole range of research. And although it isn't copper-bottomed, it's as good as we can deliver for the moment.
Yeah.
And what we know is that if this language is used, it doesn't provoke people, it doesn't antagonize people, it offers an explanation that they should be able to understand. So the strength of it is exactly the fact that there is no contra-argument to it. So yes, we expect people to use it, and we don't expect people to defer from using it. Partly it's my experience. I'm a former journalist. I've worked in both the print and broadcast media, pretty well known by both sides. I like to think I'm respected by both sides. So I can bring a judgment that they can't to the situation. I can say, if you do A and B, it will lead to C. If you do A but not B, it will lead down another path, which will create problems. So in government, in the main, because our crises have been in country and they've affected our own citizens, ministers particularly are anxious to make sure that they're seen when it's appropriate to be at the heart of the issue.
Right.
And if they are at the heart of the issue, that they understand what the issues are and the consequences. As far as officials are concerned, in the UK, we don't often put government officials up to do interviews. It's usually the minister who's expected to front whether it's good or bad, and they have to take the consequences because our system means they have the ultimate responsibility for these things. It's to recognise that messaging from any organisation is more complex than you think. There's often no one single message that sorts out all of your communication issues. You have to try and understand who is the audience that I'm trying to speak to with this particular message. Is it a small group of people? Is it the nation? Is it a particular faith group, if we're talking about terrorism? Is it a group of people in one city who might need to be told different things to the rest of the population because of circumstances? So the golden rule is, don't think that there is just a simple one-line fix that will solve everything. There won't be. Don't be cavalier in your use of language. Ordinary citizens see through that immediately. Never lie. Lies will catch you out. And also understand and try to learn about social networking, Twitter, Facebook. The places people go, often below a certain age level, for their information, for alternative pieces of news that they consider important, sources that they use and trust that we don't really know about in government. We haven't got the empirical evidence yet to say we should go on this Twitter site or this internet site, but you've got to learn all of that as well. Training, cooperation, working together, recognising that we can help as long as we don't dictate, and we can cooperate without threatening is the way to go. And that's what it seems to me the essence of the Marshall Centre is. It's in saying to people, come from your country with your background, tell us what you think your issues are and your problems, and we will show you a way that will help you to deal with them in a way that you wouldn't have done before. But as long as the message is about openness rather than secrecy, about truthfulness rather than lies and deceit, the world could be, at least if not a better place in terms of what we're doing, and more understanding